Hi guys, I hope you're doing fine. And today we're going to have another tarot reading session. And today I am going to use the tarot as a tool. I am not going to use the water, or maybe I am going to use the water. No, I'm not. No. No, okay, I'm going to use the tarot. And we're going to have 3 readings, and they are going to be connected to the energy of the Queens of the Tarot. So if you're new here, I have to tell you that when I say divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm not talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy. Okay? So feel, I hope you're feeling good. And if you're not feeling good today, or when you're going to watch this video, I wish you all the, there are a lot of blessings in this world, but sometimes there are so many things negative. There are so many negative aspects that we unfortunately focus our attention, on these things that are not positive, and we forget that there are a lot of good things too. I know that it's hard, it's not easy, to center our mind, to center our body, to connect ourselves to the highest source. I understand you, because you could be watching me and say, oh, this girl, using the Wonder Woman t-shirt, is telling me that, oh, it's so easy to connect to the highest source, and she doesn't know about my life. To be very honest, I know it's not easy, and I'm not going to say that my life, everybody, we are here to experience. I know that it's hard to understand that the bad things, they are a learning. They are also a learning process in our lives. I know that it's difficult to understand this, because I am saying it from my own point of view. I am a person that I had a lot of difficulties in my life. Just to summarize, because if one day I have the willing to write a book, it's going to be a long book about my life so far, because the future belongs to God, and I believe that the future is a blessing, because we have to believe that our future is a blessing. That kind of mentality is a key mentality for overcoming the difficulties. And just to summarize, If you don't know, I am a person who tried to kill. I'm going to put it in a very straight way. I tried to kill myself when I was younger. And I was very lost at that time. I was in a very deep, deep depression. I was in a deep sadness because I just lost, my grandma that was a highly special and blessed person in my life, and she still is. She still is. And it was a very difficult moment in my life. And I did it. I tried it. And to be very honest, I was almost successful. But thank God it was not my time. It was not the moment, and I had to learn the lesson. And from that moment on, I was a person with ups and downs, ups and downs, because I was always trying to find the structure, the balance, what was the thing that would make me happy out of myself. And after many and many battles, I discovered that what I was looking for was inside of me. I needed to fall in love with myself. I needed to, all the love that I was looking for outside, this love was inside myself. And from the moment that I started to love myself unconditionally, and it's hard, because the world is going to tell you that you are too fat or too skinny, that you are too tall or too short, that you don't that you are so agitated, or that you are very calm and cool vibes. So the world and people, they are always going to tell you what you are. And although it's okay, because listen to me, people and the world will always tell you something, but the way that you receive it, it depends on you. So from the moment that you love yourself, from the moment that you are with you, no matter what, you are with you and God, because God's not there, God is here inside of you. So from the moment that you understand it, you can change your mindset, and you're going to see that all of this, it's a big school, and we are here to learn. And the goal of this learning, or of this learning process, is to fall in love with yourself. Because yourself, and here I am saying self as SELF in capital letters. To fall in love with yourself is to fall in love with the divine spark inside of you. The divine flame inside of you. From this moment on, you feel so good that you have yourself, that you are going to be very honest, you're going to start to be a little bit picky, but in a good sense, because you're going to understand that you are very precious. You are very precious. Because you are unique. There is no other you here on this planet Earth living this existence now. Of course that there are a lot of, let's not talk about the fact that we are multi-dimensional beings, but let's talk about here. Let's focus on this existence. Because to be very honest, you can work with the 5D. You can understand the energies of the 5D. You can, but if you don't get the knowledge from the 5D and to use it on the 3D, so that's why some people, they don't believe in God. They say, I don't believe in God, but they are fine, they are doing well. And some people that say that they believe in God, they are doing miserable. And you're going to say to me, why the world is so unfair? Because some of these people that don't believe in God, some of these people that don't believe in God, they are inside of themselves, they are in sync with their divine energy, although they do not use the word divine or the word God, but they are in sync, they are connected, because we have through the ages, a lot of words to describe God, to describe the ancestors, to describe the masters, to describe the divine masters, But the thing is, we see them outside us, we see them out of us. I hope I am here talking in a way that I am being very, clear about what I am telling you guys, because I want you to dive deep here with me. So, all these things that we see outside, this divinity, it's inside of us. The path of self-love, the path of the divine masculine and divine feminine flames, the path of, being this divine being, is the path of falling in love with yourself, is the path of acceptance. I can work with myself to become a better version, of what I am. I'm not saying here that if you want to get muscles, or if you want to get thinner, or if you want to get bigger, I'm not talking about it. Because even these small things, they are part of the process of learning how to live here in this 3D. I am talking about the thing that when people come to you and they say to you what you are, you just listen. If there are something that you see that it comes from an egoless perspective, you understand that. But there is a filter, a filter. And this filter is what is going to make you understand what's real and what's not. Because sometimes we are just involved in a bluff, and we don't see how beautiful we already are. Because to be very honest, here there is this simulation of things that they disconnect us from our own beauty. Sometimes we get so deep into the shallow things that we believe that they are deep, but they are not. To get in love, to fall in love with yourself, you have to dive into the ocean. We are not talking about a swimming pool. And we know that the ocean, sometimes the ocean, we know that the waves, they can be too strong for us to swim. But even the process of learning how to swim in this ocean inside of us, even this process of learning how to swim inside of our deepness, inside of the profoundness, in front of the profundity that is being divine, even this is a process of learning. So when somebody says, he is this, he is that, she is this, she is that, it's a very finite thing, and we are never a finite thing. We are a infinity. So, my dearest ones, all this introduction was to prepare you to embrace the energy. So, my first reading today is going to be for you that right now, at this moment, you feel more connected to the Queen of Wands, okay? So, if you are feeling now connected to the Queen of Wands, she is the Rainha de Paus in Portuguese, yes? So the Queen of Wands, you know, she's a very sensual, very lavish, very brave. She's brave. She's courageous. Yes. She's a fire presence, a fiery presence. Yes. You know, she has the power to burn. Yeah, she can burn all the things that she doesn't want anymore. So you are now, can you see this? I don't know if it's going to be possible to see it very clearly. Okay? Yes? Can you see this? It's a sword and an eagle. So we have here the ace, okay, the ace of swords. Yes, the ace of swords. So the ace of swords here is telling me, is telling us, you that connected to the energy of the Queen of Wands, that you have to connect yourself to the truth inside of you, to the truth inside of you, not to the truth. Oh my goodness, just a sec, I need some water. You need to connect yourself to the truth inside of you, not what people tell you, but your real identity. You know, you have to see with the eyes of the eagle, because the eagle is wise, you know. So the Queen of Pentacles, oh my goodness, the Queen of Pentacles in a reading about the Queen of Wands. So it tells me that maybe you that chose the Queen of Wands, you are a little bit using your wand energy in excess. I am going to explain it better. The Queen of Wands is the queen that is, I'm going to use a word that people like to use, okay? She's juicy, okay? So maybe you are using your juiciness a little bit too much, okay, my dear one? Maybe you have to connect yourself to be more grounded, you know? Be more grounded about your attitudes, okay? It's nice to feel good, voluptuous, you know, juicy, but sometimes we have to connect ourselves to energies that are more, you know, that are more solid. Maybe you need now, you know, to be grounded, okay? You see exactly what I was saying, you know? Yeah. So we have here the Four of Swords. Yes, okay? Can you see it? The Four of Swords. Okay. So, what I see is that the number 4 is all about being solid, is all about structure, you know. You need structure now, you know. You, in your life right now, you know, you have to look for more solid things, to try to ground yourself deeper, you know. You can try a lot of things to feel more grounded. Some people they try meditation, some people they try physical activities, like, real physical activities. Some people they just like to stay in silence. You have to look inside of you and discover what makes you feel more grounded, okay? Yes. For example, now here, okay, the lights are off and I have just, uh, my is I think that the name is ring light. Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I have just my ring light and I have another thing that I have here that is a some bubbles inside of a inside of a water. Yeah, some bubbles inside of a thing with water that they go up and they go down, they go up and they go down. And I love this thing because the movement makes me feel relaxed. So you have to look for something that makes you feel cozy, grounded. And in your case, it's about diminish. It's about in spite of increasing, okay, you're going to decrease this fire energy inside of you, okay? Okay, so we have here, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, no, Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, as I was saying, 44, okay? Yeah, you need to ground your energy, not only in terms of avoiding difficulties, because the swords, okay, maybe you have to get in touch with your, as I said, your true self, but you also need in your financial, in your monetary status, in your financial life. Yes, you also need some stability here, okay? Maybe because of your fire energy, your fiery, nature, you are spending too much and you need to get in touch with your true self, ground yourself in order to avoid expanding, with things that maybe they are going to be beneficial for you just in a sec and then, okay? So, my dear, okay, can you see it? I hope you can see it. So here comes the sun, okay? So the sun card here is very, very, very good. Because the sun card here is telling me that you have this fiery energy, you have this blessed energy, you have all this, as I said, this lavish, aura around you. You are the Queen of Wands. But as the Queen of Wands, as the Queen of Wands, you also have to balance this fire. Because the Queen of Wands, she's all about this beauty, this lavish aura, this, this sense of the fire element and all of this, and you have this shining aura, this sensuality, but it's so positive. The sun card here is telling me It's so positive, you know. Maybe you have, maybe you chose the Queen of Wands because you have fire placements in your astrological chart that, you know, express, express a lot of who you are. But you have to remember that the Queen of Wands, she has a wand, and this wand is on the ground. She's using it to step on the ground and to tell us that although all this magical fiery energy, she still is connected to the energy of the ground, of Mother Gaia, you know. So the wand here in her card is a symbolic presence of the connection between the air, the ground, and she has the figure of the fire, you know. We have the air, the ground, the figure of the fire, and we also have the element of the water. Because you have to understand that the water is about the emotions, it's about the feelings. And the Queen of Wands, she has this, this energy too. So, you, my dear, maybe now you chose this card because you are processing your energy and your thoughts and everything in a very fiery way. And you are losing, the ground. You're losing the equilibrium. Okay? So you have to get in touch with this because the sun here is telling that you are the sun. You have this beautiful energy. We need you, but we need you in balance. In balance. Okay? In equilibrium. Okay? So here we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, as I was saying, is here to tell me that you can use this language of the groundness, the language of the Pentacles. It doesn't mean that you are going to lose your fiery nature. No. But you can, in a very pure way, as the page is, in a very pure way, you can express yourself in a more grounded way. You're not going to lose this fire. You're just going to, to put the energies, all of them, in a very harmonious way that's going to bring you more balance. Okay? So, on the bottom of the deck, okay, Eight of Swords. As I was saying, since the beginning, you see, the Eight of Swords, it's a very interesting card because this woman, she looks like she's like she can't move, like if she was locked. She can't move, she can't see what's in front of her, I always have this sense that she was captured, like this. Oh my goodness, she's in a situation that she can't do anything. But the thing is, the trick thing about the Eight of Swords is that if you observe the card, no sword is really, holding her. And And she has just to take the veil to see that she's free. That's your path, my dear. Maybe now you think that, oh, I can ground myself, because you are too, but just take this veil. This veil is something that you can take whenever you want. It depends on you. It depends on you. You are so full of, of this hot, of this warm, yes, warm. Yeah, you're hot. Okay, you know what I mean, because you chose the Queen of Wands. But you're so full of this bright energy as the sun that sometimes you don't. Just take a minute. Take a deep breath. Again. And see that you can ground yourself. Okay? Just one more card. Yeah. So, the Ten of Wands here is telling me that maybe you think that you can't. Maybe you think that it's going to be a lot of work. But my dear, you are ready. You are ready to do this work. The Queen of Wands, she is the one who mastered the wand element. So, use your wands. Build your palace. Build your palace. Okay? Build your palace. Ground yourself. Because you can. And nobody can limit you. Unless you limit yourself first. Okay? So, thank you so much, my Queen of Wands, that watched. Okay, all of my Queens of Wands that watched this reading, that chose this card, this amazing queen. Thank you so much, okay? And I hope to see you on my next readings, okay? Bye bye. Thank you so much, okay? Lots of blessings and much love, okay? See ya. Bye. Thank you.